So, Chris, I have to ask you a question.
All right, lay it on me.
Why don't you answer my phone calls anymore? I miss you, buddy.
What do you mean, bro? I just didn't answer your last two phone calls, and you think
Is
I'm
it something I
purposely
said?
ignoring you.
Do you not love me any like this? Are you guys doing something behind my back?
We're actually
Steven's a
all
big phone
conspiring
call
against
guy.
you.
Steven's a big phone call guy. He'll call you like 15 times in a day and then call you out for not answering twice.
That's
Yeah,
and
literally.
hello
That has been
everybody
my
to a new
experience.
episode of We Can Do This All Day, episode 3, I think. The date is
America's favorite digestive health podcast.
Yes.
Ethan, your dad did recommend Gaviscon for me, so thank you for that. They are disgusting. They make me foam at the mouth. It is
Oh,
the weirdest thing I've ever eat. I eat them and they like expand, and I just get all foamy.
good old pharma dad.
Well, what have you
I'm,
been doing, Ethan, to
Uh,
aspire to good gut health for this pod?
so I have been brewing some probiotics. I've
Nice.
want to get back into fermenting. To be honest,
Nice.
I've been
You done
really
that?
amping up my fiber intake recently. I switched from my
Oh,
normal low carb tortillas to some ultra high fiber tortillas, and I downloaded MyFitnessPal, the app, to track my food intake. Track my water consumption. I met my water goal today. I met my protein goal today. I met my fiber goal today.
that's
And
interesting.
I'm
How does it
still
know
under
that?
my daily calories.
How does it
It
even know
basically
that?
has. I put in my age, my height and weight, my activity level, and it sort of just estimates it tells me the amounts of everything that I should want. I typically go a little bit higher protein wise than it's recommending, so I'm probably going to stick to that. But I did straight up just eat a full pound of chicken breast today, so I'm really on one protein wise.
Dude, I'm proud of you. Maybe that's why you're bigger than Steven right now.
Thank
yo,
you.
Ethan, looking big, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Looking
looking a little big.
big.
I went to the gym for the first time since my ball surgery the last couple days, and I've been excruciatingly sore. But it's nice to be back. It's nice to have a bit of a pump again. To remember why I used to love gymming so much before I needed my balls worked on.
Or the incident.
Have you
Before the
guys been
ball
doing any strong gut or health exercises these days? Keeping to your
Yeah,
fitness resolution goals?
Russian twists.
Oh, you
Oh,
like some
Russian
Russian twists?
twists
I
are
do like some
good.
Russian twists.
Dude, my abs are crushing me right now because I'm trying to build up the core. But what I'm also focusing on is some scapula mobility exercises because, for all of you guys out there that have desk jobs, you might have back pain, like upper back pain. That's all your scapula and your shoulders. So if you strengthen it, you won't have to worry about the pain. But you also have to, it's all about your posture as well. So, it's a lot of, it's honestly a work in progress. It doesn't happen overnight. I'm like probably 2 weeks in, still feel some pain. So we're gonna keep on going. Uh,
So
yeah, we're gonna keep on going.
what is your workout program to strengthen the
So
did you say the scapula?
yeah, it's like your upper back.
Your
It's like the
shoulder blades
muscles
around
in
your
your
shoulder
upper
blades.
back. Yeah, I mean one of them is like it's not like a push up. You're pushing in your upper back. You're going up and down with your upper back. You can't
Oh,
you can't move your your shoulders. No, my
yeah,
bad.
your serratus
Your
muscle.
hands. Yeah, your they're called serratus push-ups. That one's crazy.
Yeah, I love those. I do a ton of serratus work. I do dumbbell head pullovers. I do occasionally do cable pull downs. I absolutely love that. It's a great muscle. It's it's like the fish gill muscles, like on your sides, like between your
Yeah.
stomach and chest. I like them because that's like an area of the body where it doesn't carry so much fat. So it's like a nice way for a larger gentleman to get some definition. That's why I do them.
You know a good one too? Like face pulls are actually really good to move
Oh,
your
those are good
shoulders back.
for your rear delts. Yeah,
I do
rear
face
delts are
pulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, neglected.
Yeah.
Everyone neglects the rear delts, but they're like the most important part of your muscle. They're so vital for your entire rotator cuff stability, make you better at like any chest movement you're doing. Absolutely. And they give
Yeah.
you those big
So
old round shoulders, which
so
I've
you
been
don't
trying to
have
go
any pain,
for years.
Ethan? Like because you have a desk job too, right? Like you don't have any pain?
I get to get up and walk around when I need to at work. And also I try and keep really good posture when I'm sitting. That's the main thing for me. Is getting
Right.
up, getting moving. And I work at a manufacturing plant, so I have excuses to get out and walk around, even for a few minutes a day. So I'm not just planted in a seat for the entire day because I would uh, definitely feel sore if I was doing that.
Right. Steven, I want you to try a Stratus push up because your back is so big that like you might not be able to do it.
Steven does tons of push-ups. This guy's been doing he's been doing 40 push-ups immediately before going to bed.
I have been doing 40
Really?
push-ups before going to sleep.
Really?
So my sister told me, and something, it's true, is, you shouldn't eat late at night. Agreed. And the reason you shouldn't eat late at night is because, it's right before your body slows down. So one thing that's good to do is after you eat is, get your body moving. So you're at least trying to have your body moving the calories you just ate before you go like slow down for the day. So I've been, instead of, when it was nice and I was in Florida and Jacob's turf, went on like long walks from, the strip of like the bars that everyone goes out to back to the hotel room. But since I'm not walking in the tundra of the location we're at now, I do push-ups. I've always done push-ups though. I've always been a big push-up guy. It's always been part of my regime. I grew up when I was a kid. My dad would do like whenever we were on vacation, he would always start his morning by doing 100 push-ups and doing like 20 reps, like 20 reps, 5 sets, or 25 and 4, whatever, just like right before breakfast. And that just kind of got me into it. Yeah, that's my push-up story. Exciting.
So pretty
Excellent.
much,
Yeah.
are you going to enter a contest or because you do so much push-ups, or it's just to make you feel
Oh,
good?
Jacob, thank you. You just led me into a great conversation that happened during last podcast. I'm a male model.
Have you heard
Explain.
back from that company yet?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm in. I'll read it out loud. I can send screenshots into the chat. We can post these. This is great. I completely forgot about this. No, Chris, I just went on Instagram, and the first thing that pops up is my. I will give them a sponsor at Worm Garden TV.
Oh
A
yeah.
great Instagram story
My
about
favorite.
everyone's worst Jew. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. The least favorite Jew person. I can't speak today. Holy shit. Kanye West, Drake, and Eminem. I did not know where I was going with there. I was just
We
words.
can cut that down if we need to.
That was keep it in. It's how I can't speak English.
Everyone's
so
worst Jew. Thank you, Steven.
I can't,
You know that
can't
I
speak
hold that
English.
title, though.
That's true. You are no. You're
I was
everyone's.
voted worst Jew in high school.
Your Jew
What?
issues are that you buy expired.
Dude, you're so good. You're such a
Ethan,
good
you buy
Jew.
expired fruits. That's your problem.
I do not. I bought perfectly ripe fruit and then
buy
realized that I
expired
couldn't
fruit.
put it in my home brew until it was like ripe. And also, I don't know why that melon was so fucked. That
It
melon
exploded.
felt perfect, dude. It was when I bought it. I bought it less than a week ago, and it felt perfect in the store. I guess I'm a bad judge of melons. Like I don't know what I did wrong. What could I have possibly done wrong? Jacob, you're a
Worst
fruit
Jew
guy.
Chris,
and worst
I'll
melon
send you a
picker.
photo of this, Chris.
Oh, wait, yeah. Can you finish that story? I'm curious. What do you mean
Oh
you're
no,
a model for them now?
What do you think I was doing? I was getting the pictures up. I'll go and post them in the chat right now.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I saw this thing on Instagram, and I reached out, and here's the conversation. It was pretty one-sided, but I'm a male model. Don't worry. And here's the thing. Oh, for the followers
No
who are
chance.
listening to this podcast, I messaged a Instagram group, and it wrote, "Can I become a model?" And they said, "Hello, awesome, yes. We will review your profile in a few minutes. While waiting, can you send any more gym pictures of yourself? And also like and comment our last post." To be honest, during the last podcast, I just came back on vacation. I was feeling kind of big, like chunky big. I didn't want to post any gross photos to them, so I just said nothing. And they just responded anyway with, "Don't worry, you're in." Here's the thing.
No way.
I know this is probably some BS scam. I don't think that anyone wants my pictures here. but I have neglected to tell you this, Ethan, and now for you two who do not live with me, I have gotten like 40 Instagram followers in the past week, and
For
they're
what?
all clear. They're all clearly bots. But
Yo, he's
I've gotten
famous.
so many Instagram followers from nothing. Like I could read, and I'm getting messages. I got a message from. Did it go away? From. I'll start with the best one. I got this guy, Taylor Fitness, over here.
Hey.
Yeah, big looking dude, right? Big looking dude. He messaged me. It's a little backwards. Hey, beautiful.
Hey, beautiful.
With a heart emoji and a butterfly.
Oh nah.
Catch sight of your content. It's supreme and charming.
Bruh.
If you want to shout,
What?
I have like multiple of these. I have Jessica FX Pro Trader.
Oh,
I
I
got-
get those all the time.
But like I get them sometimes. They're coming in like storms these days. In the past couple of days, I've got like
Damn.
30 a day.
Steven's got
when
some
you're-
reply guys. Steven's got
Listen.
got the blowing up
When
his
you're hot-
DMs, huh?
when you're hot, you're hot. I don't know what to tell you guys. Maybe one day you guys can become a male model like me.
This is your 15 minutes of fame, Steven. What are you gonna
Yes.
do with your newfound fame and all your fans?
Listen, I am not famous. I am notorious. We all know that.
Can you even go in public anymore without people like trying to swarm you and take
Oh,
pictures?
yeah, yes. With my shirt on, yes. When it's
Okay.
off, it's a madhouse.
I got it.
So,
Speaking of
Steven,
gut health, no, yeah, go on, Chris.
No, I was gonna ask, how are you gonna get your new followers onto this podcast, or rather,
Oh,
how are you gonna
easy.
get more followers to this podcast with your new fame?
I'll just send pictures of my body and put it as maybe like the cover photo, just my abs and money. That's just how it's worked for me.
This is good. This is great.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, easy. I have this new thing I've been on as well that I was talking to Ethan a little bit about and Jacob a smidge. Chris, you don't answer my call, so I don't know how you would know. I'm into
Christian
CMOS.
hates you, bro.
Yo, he does.
I missed like 2 calls, bro. I'm sorry.
But listen, I'm into CMOS now. I'm just eating straight CMOS. CMOS things, CMOS gels, CMOS pills, CMOS.
You're one of those guys, huh?
Yo, CMOS
He's
is
one of
the
those guys.
way.
you would be one of those guys.
Yo, CMOS.
This
That's
guy's
how, if you want to
eating
be a male
moss.
model.
This
Yeah,
guy's
you
in the
wanna be-
woods. These guys in the woods eating moss off rocks.
Yo, just listen. I'm chill like that. I don't know what to tell you.
That's like his that's like his Liver King diet. Like he's like the moss king. Like he just goes in
Yeah.
the woods
Moss
and just
king.
eats moss
I
off
just
of
sent
rocks.
for you guys in the chat. I just sent a photo of Ethan's expired melon that exploded and leaked all over our food and floor.
That was insane. I almost didn't believe you when you said it exploded. I thought
I
you were
knew you
overreacting.
didn't
but it
believe
was,
Wait.
it, but like
dude,
it
Dude,
exploded.
how does a melon explode like that? It must have been
I-
rotten on the inside.
Wait,
I
would you
can't
do
tell
to
you.
that melon, guys? That hole looks
Nothing.
suspicious.
Ethan has been up lately playing quote unquote video games. So
Yeah.
Look,
that
I
looks-
didn't.
No.
I didn't put the hole in the melon, but some melon grows a hole. You know.
I see. The hole did not come first.
I
It
didn't.
was the,
I didn't put the hole in the melon, but you know there was a melon with a hole. So go figure.
I'm Melon.
so
Got to be a
Chris,
sign.
from
I like the
our
chicken
CMOS
before the egg.
conversation, I do want to say to you that since this conversation, because I think you can highly relate to this movie, Ethan and I saw The Whale last week, and I think there's a lot of good tidbits in there for if you're trying to gain some weight.
Oh, is this about like people gaining weight? Like what is the I don't know what
It's
the
about so Brendan Fraser plays like a
whale.
500-pound man.
oh
A
in
whale.
this, and it's a
Let me get some
heart-wrenchingly
photos
sad
up.
movie. But
Yeah, me and Ethan cried and held
incredibly
hands
acted.
together.
Like very very well acted. Yeah, Steven and I did cry a little bit while watching the movie.
There's
But,
no one else I'd rather cry next to but my best buddy Ethan.
yeah.
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
cry watching Puss in Boots later.
dude, I
Oh,
heard
we're
that
about to watch Puss in Boots.
bro.
We're
I
having
heard
Dude,
that
is there
is
really
over
a
to
third
watch
one?
it.
a really good movie. Yeah,
There's really a
What'd you say,
third
Jen?
one out?
There's only
It-
one.
like,
I think it's the
it
first
just
Puss in
came out.
Boots.
Dude, this is the third. Are you crazy?
I think there's like a lot of Puss in Boots movies.
It's literally called Puss in Boots.
This is the
one
third
last
one?
Wait,
This is not the
This
first?
is the third. This is the
Wait,
third
there is-
one.
Are there actually?
Yeah, dude, we got
Oh,
Puss in
what?
Boots. Puss in Boots,
This
the
is not
Three
the first Puss in
Diablos,
Boots.
and then we have Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So this
Yo,
is
you
Wait,
guys
the
gotta
third.
let me know.
am I going to be behind? Do I have to watch the first two?
No.
I
Yeah,
don't
is it like a
know.
story arc? Is it a
I'm
don't
going
story
to
think
arc?
so.
assume no. I'm going to assume no.
No, I
Dude,
heard it's like
please let me
story arc.
know. Please let me know which one is the one worth watching because I'm
will.
gonna watch it later.
It's The
I
Last
feel
Wish.
like I feel like I missed two Puss in Boots movies. Really, I thought
You
this was
should
the
watch
first one they were making.
You
Ethan,
need to
the
know
first
all the
movie.
Puss in Boots lore if you're
The
gonna watch
first
this
movie
one.
is called
Yeah.
Tusk.
I gotta find a. I'm gonna go Wikipedia the first two.
Yeah, go
Have
do
you
some
guys heard
reading,
of the
do some
movie?
research.
Chris, you like A24, correct?
Oh yeah, for sure. What
There's a
movie
movie that just
specifically?
came out called Mr. Tusk.
Mr.
Have you
Tusk?
heard of it?
No, I don't think I have actually.
That came out a couple years ago.
Oh,
That's about
I thought it
the
was good.
mammoths, right? The
It is
mammoths.
about a man. I'm not going to spoil the film, but I will
Oh,
give a quick concept. The story, it's from 2014. It sucks. I'm spoiling it. It
yeah,
is
that's
a
not you.
concept of a movie that a reporter goes out into this location, meant to meet somebody else. He's a podcast host, and instead his plans get changed and goes to this other fisherman's home. The fisherman talks about a story how his life was once saved by a walrus. Long story short, as things are happening, the salesman drugs the podcast host, knocks him out to sleep. He wakes up with his legs missing. And as the days go by, he's being conditioned and beaten and drugged to turn himself into a walrus because he wanted to. To get into the whole backstory, the sea man
Okay.
was saved by
All
a
right, tell us
walrus,
about the
but then
semen.
ate the walrus to survive and has had guilt ever since. I will send a picture in the chat that Ethan's gonna hate.
No,
Um,
I didn't like this picture at all. He
he's
showed
gonna
me
hate.
yesterday. I did
He's
not
gonna
enjoy
hate it.
this picture.
We do
It's
not need
gross.
to.
It's
We
like
do not need to have this
I
for
don't
our
appreciate it.
viewers.
Now I'm gonna
Swedish.
change to a different chat
Oh,
window right
dude,
now.
Jesus.
I don't
Oh,
like that.
is that in the
That is
movie?
the movie.
Oh, that's
That
disgusting.
is the walrus.
I'm not watching that. No, I'm sorry. That ain't happening.
I also saw an ad today that there's been talks of Tony Starr from The Boys, Homelander, of being the Reverse Flash in a future movie.
That could be cool.
Not like the new one, not a new one, but like as a possible thing.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
he'd be great.
trying to
Yeah.
change conversations real quick. Yeah, I thought that would be an awesome fit.
So I have a
yeah.
segment planned. I've had a segment planned that I've been thinking about a lot today. As America's favorite digestive health podcast, I was thinking that we make a first, legit podcast activity, the official poop draft. Now,
Oh my god.
for any of you
It's
guys
happening.
like
It's happening.
who have done a draft before, who've done like a fantasy football draft or something, thinking a snake style draft, and we pick our, we'll get our top four poops of all time. Are you guys game for this? Do you have your ideas of your top poops?
So I have a
Do you
couple
have your
questions
picks?
here. I have a couple
Yeah.
questions. I try to clarify this, before the podcast, but I think I'm still a little confused. So when you say top poops, what does that entail? Like, what's the list here?
Your top
Give me
poop
an example.
scenarios. Like the most relieving poop. Say, I'll put one that obviously none of us are going to pick. Like say the poop you take at a one night stands bathroom.
Oh,
Where
okay. For scenarios, I get it.
You don't really care that much about just completely decimating this toilet, and it's someone else's house, and you're probably never gonna see them again. Obviously, that's a genuinely uncomfortable poop, but that's a framing of how someone might enjoy it. That is not one of my picks, and it's probably not one of your picks. But you understand, it's like a poop,
Amazing.
like a scenario. Like this
Okay.
is my top
Ethan,
one.
I'm
You
ready.
understand it?
I think I can give one
You're
to go
all
and start
right.
us off
So
here.
let's we got to pick our draft orders. You know how it goes. It's like first person picks one. Second person pick one. Third person picks one, and the fourth person gets their first and second picks at once, and then you go backwards through the order, right?
Well, I feel like we should have
Exactly.
like a predetermined list here. Like, are we just kind of, we just speaking off the cuff here, and we're choosing
off
the
the cuff. I
best?
mean, look, I was hoping you guys would
That was
come
fun.
prepared with some ideas, but we can save it for next week if you want to. Like,
I
if
mean,
you
I
want to
have
wait,
one.
and if you want to work on your picks, like I wrote down some of my top picks.
Well, as
Well,
next week we're
how many
probably
are we
not going to
supposed to have?
be a digestive podcast. We should probably do it today. We should probably
That's true.
do this.
Yeah. Tell me
Okay,
real quick.
let's
How
do.
many should we have?
Good question.
How many should we
Pick
have?
I don't know. I pre-prepared
3?
6, but
Oh,
if
shit.
one of you guys takes mine, then I'm gonna have to come up with one off the cuff.
I have one.
I was okay. So I'm gonna pick. I'm doing a virtual dice roller here to pick our order. Who wants me to roll first for them? We'll do
Steven.
highest number goes first. Lowest number goes last. But it's a snake draft, so really, it's pretty egalitarian in what you get.
Yeah,
Who wants to go
I'll be
first?
number 3. I'll be number 3.
Okay.
I
I'll be
think we're
number.
down like a little. I don't think the order matters that deep. We're not like having a prize or end. I think just
Well, it's a
make an
snake
order.
draft.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
once
So
I know,
once you start,
winner-
you start.
I'm gonna pick impartially. I'm gonna do a dice roller. I'm rolling for myself now. All right. I got a 9. I'm rolling for Jacob now. Jacob got an 11.
Nice.
I'm rolling for
Steven, I told
Chris.
you. I told you, Steve.
Chris got a
Mom.
12.
Oh,
No,
is that first on the
no.
list? Let's go.
Never mind. Steven,
First
never
shit.
mind.
Then
Never mind.
yeah, Steven can't get any higher than that. But so Steven got a 4.
All right, so we're going lowest to high. Perfect.
Yeah, no, Steven deserves to go
So-
first.
I'm happy to go lowest to high if that makes you happy, Steven.
You want to go
'cause
lowest high?
I need some
Chris,
time
you
to
wanna
think
go
about
last?
my
Need some
top
time?
shit.
All
I'm
right,
gonna go
sure.
last. Oh shit!
All right.
I need 2 shits now.
Are you
Okay.
guys cool about that? All right, sure. Steven, you go first.
So are we going
Yeah.
for the best first? So if we're going for the
You-
best first, I think I should go for just a. Doesn't have to be so unique. Doesn't have to go special, but one that's been there since the dawn of time. An original piece that people have loved since poops have been pooping. And since man can love a woman, man can love a man, woman can love a woman, I'd go old fashioned and go with a Cleveland Steamer as my number 1 pick.
Oh,
Wow.
that is for clarity. A poop on someone else's chest.
Oh, wait.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
great.
That's
my
We're
number one.
already
Great.
off to an extremely horny start. Am I up next? I'm up next.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna pick the first poop right when you get into the hotel on a vacation.
Oh,
So
that's a great
you've
shit.
been on a plane. You've been on a plane. You've been in airports. You've been in cars and taxis and Ubers. You get to the hotel, brand new, freshly cleaned hotel. Drop off your bags and you go straight to the bathroom. And if that is not the most idealistic poop scenario, I'll leave it to the rest of you guys to have a pick.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
it's
I see you.
Jacob's turn.
Okay. Okay.
So mine is the poop right when you come home from work. You've been working all day, and you just plop one right down, right when you get home. It's the most amazing feeling in the world.
That's a satisfying shit right there.
Yep, yeah. Steven can tell you that I'm a big fan of those as well. That's an excellent. That
Me
wasn't
too.
even on my list.
That's
a
whenever you
really,
guys
really
get
good pick.
Instagram. When you get Insta DMs from Ethan, he's usually in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom a lot.
Yes. I
Yeah,
drop off
Chris?
my briefcase and go immediately to the bathroom.
Ethan, bro,
Right.
you should reach out to me on Instagram more.
All right, I will. Chris, it's your turn for your first and second pick.
Oh shit! Pun intended. All right, so let's go for number 1 here. I'm gonna have to choose the upper decker. For those for the viewing audience at home who might not know what the upper decker is, that is when you open the upper section of a toilet. Where like the flush flap is in the back. You open that part and you take a nice steamy shit in there. And ideally not in your own toilet because that'll lead to some issues. It's more kind of like a prank shit that you do at somebody's house. So that's gonna be my number 1, which I'm gonna do.
Dollar. Fucked up.
Upper decker. Right? You're self-incriminating. You and Steven.
Wait.
Oh, I
I
never
didn't say.
said
Yeah,
we,
bro.
What's
we
your,
never said we did.
I never said I would or did in the past. I'm just
you
saying.
just said all right.
I'm just saying you
Okay.
wouldn't do it in your own toilet because you know. Anyway,
Allegedly.
this is not incriminating evidence.
What's your second pick, Chris?
Oh, my second pick. Okay. I guess okay. So I don't know if we're picking like our favorite shits, but this is definitely like my least favorite shit. But I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Okay.
Lactose shit. You know. I
What?
get those
Ooh.
all the time because I am
That's
very lactose
nasty,
and
bro.
I love cheese, bro. I love dairy. I go to Chipotle and
Oh
get the
no.
cheese on top all the time, but I just do it right at home. You know, I work from home. It's safe. Like I always have a toilet in view. So I'm gonna go with the lactose shit.
That is an insane first pick. I don't think I'm not on
That's
board
the
with that. That is
nastiest thing.
we'll see what the fans think. We'll see how that poop does this season. I think that is an underdog, if anything. The lactose shit. That is
So, Chris,
genuinely
Bro,
in
uncomfortable.
other
At
words,
least for me, it
Chris,
burns.
are we talking about lactate shits or are we talking about hemorrhoids?
No, I'm not talking about hemorrhoids. I'm talking about a shit
That's
you
what I
take
want to
after
confirm.
dairy consumption.
Okay, I'm taking notes here. Okay,
Okay.
So
so we got
everyone's
lactose.
allergic to dairy, bro. Like
Is
probably the nastiest poop ever.
Jacob, it is your turn.
All right, so
I think we should each do three. I think it's going to take so long if we don't do that.
All right.
We can do
3
honoraries.
rounds.
We can do honorary afterwards. And just say like our favorites that we would have that
All
are
right,
in our top three.
3 rounds is perfect.
all right. I'll save the best one for last. So
That's
the
not
next one
usually
I
the strategy you use in a draft, but that's okay.
got.
To each their own.
That's
All right,
not how you
plot
The
twist.
NFL should start
Plot
doing
twist.
that. Save the good
Plot twist.
players for
I'll
last.
save the best one for right now. Plot twist. So the best one is when you're in the nightclub and you can't hold it in,
Oh, no,
and you gotta
wrong,
just let it out.
incorrect, sir.
That's
I
like the
Gotta let
abstain.
it rip.
Wrong.
that is
I
a
gotta be.
Oh,
I'm Team
the
Jacob.
worst shit.
I'm Team
Okay,
Jacob on
Steven
this. I
on
think the
you.
pod is
I
gonna be
will.
split down the middle. I'm a
I
big
will.
poop in the club guy.
I will hold my poop
Bro,
in for 3 hours until I get home.
bro,
Versus
and the
going in the
best
club.
part is you can say "let it rip" and no one will hear you.
Oh my god.
And you can also yeah, like
It's
if you
too loud.
feel like you're about to go home, the night is over, and then you're like not quite ready to leave, and then you go to the bathroom and it flushes you all out, and then like suddenly you have energy again. You get a full second wind. You have an empty stomach to put some more beers in there. I think
All
it is.
right, Ethan. What is your pick?
Yeah,
My
that
You're
was
second
like
pick.
You're
your
way more
Actually,
bowels.
excited.
I was worried Jacob was going to take this one from me. I think
Oh
an
my
even
god.
better poop is the one between dinner and going out. You've had a
All right,
big old
Oh,
that's
dinner.
that's
smart.
great shit.
You're stuffed. You're stuffed. You're
After
like,
you mean so
oh, can
after
I
dinner
go
or
out?
going out?
You know,
After
you're
dinner before going out.
after dinner. After dinner,
Okay.
you're home. You're at the pregame. You know, you're maybe putting a couple shots in there, and they just, I mean, they flush you right out, and then all of a sudden, you're back in the game. You fully rallied. Your stomach can handle anything. You know for a fact you're not gonna have to go in the club. I think that's the that's my overall second pick. I'm very happy to get that in this round.
That's an S tier pick right there. If I were to say anything, you know, we should make a tier list after this of
Chris, have
these
you
shit
not noticed what I've been?
scenarios.
Chris, have you not been watching what I've been doing?
No, have you been making a
Oh,
tier list this whole time?
I've been
I've
just
been writing them
noting.
down also.
Oh, just
Okay.
check
We
our
can
notes. We have a Discord. Look,
we
it's
can
in
have
order.
a we can
I've been
actually we
taking
can
very
do a
good
vote.
notes.
We can have a vote
Oh, great shit right
on
there.
all
Okay.
of these after we've guessed them all. All right,
We'll,
Steven,
we'll,
go
we'll
ahead.
post it on our. We'll have it in our polls. Okay. So for my second pick, I had to think deep. I had to go inside myself and think, what is an important moment that I really felt connected, or even just laugh. You know, sometimes you just need to be in an environment and go, "This is great. This is where I need to be." So I'm going back to cinema with this one and a place and time. There's this movie called Harold and Kumar with an amazing game called Battleshits, where, as the name implies, shit by shit they go for the biggest dumper. And I've always thought that was a great piece of art.
This guy is nationally ranked.
Oh, he's crunk, as the youth say.
You're more of a ranked competitive pooper as opposed to a cooperative.
So that's my ranked poop. To end it with a co-op friendly degenerate poop that everyone makes in the morning, I would say your college years hungover, wake up in the morning before class, poop, maybe a little sports gambling happens on the toilet. So your hangover morning poop would be my number 3 pick.
Hangover morning.
Oh, those are the worst shits
example.
ever.
Hangover
No,
morning
those are
poop.
so
Gambling
again.
great,
poop.
bro.
This is I can't believe
You
this
can
wasn't your first
concentrate.
pick, to be honest.
I
That
try.
is
I tried to keep things interesting.
that is a first overall Steven pick if I've ever heard one. All right, I am up next. And I'm going to
Good
go,
luck.
ooh, no one has taken my third overall. I have the single bathroom at the office poop. Bathroom office
Oh, the
ones with like multiple
office.
stalls
Yes.
are the worst. But by
But when you
comparison,
work
the
remote,
one
anywhere is a toilet.
the one bathroom at your office that for some reason it's a single bathroom and you can lock it and it's like just fully silent in there. It is one of the best poops you can take.
Ethan, bro. I have to concur on that. Do you want to know why?
Yeah.
I just feel like you got a single bathroom, but then what if you have that one other guy that also has that idea and then they start knocking on the door and then you feel rushed and then it's all ruined. Like that's what happens at restaurants, I feel like sometimes.
That's
For me with a
Restaurant.
single
a
bathroom,
restaurant.
you know?
Yeah, and
Agree.
restaurant poops are not great, but for that exact reason. But the good thing about an office is that they usually have about enough toilets.
I
And I
see.
feel like the private bathroom's always somewhere sort of secluded. Maybe it's in like the near the executive offices. Maybe it's in just a part of the office that people
Got a
just don't
little
really
pin
sit
pad.
around.
Jacob, your number
Yeah.
2 pick was nightclub pooping.
Yeah, dude.
There are some legitimately very whack poops in this draft, and I'm really happy that we're getting them all out
Bro,
there.
Chris and I, like, we used to do that all the time back in the day, like freshman year of college. That shit was crazy.
Yo, that brings me
That's
back, man. That
that's
brings
the
me
reason
back.
why we went to the club, bro. Like, just for that.
The reason we went to the club.
Yeah, we would drop in and drop out, if you know what I mean.
Bombs away.
Also, I just want to bring attention to the list that Steven wrote down. I don't remember Ethan saying hotel pool as his pick, but
I meant
that's
poop.
what you wrote down.
We
Did
have
you mean
edits.
hotel poop?
I'm not
Yes,
pooping in a hotel pool.
I'm like, that's a
Which-
terrible pick.
who's up next? Who's up next?
That is Jacob. That's you, Jacob.
Oh, that's you, buddy.
Okay. So my last pick of the night would have to be the midnight poop, the one before bed. So nice and
Yes,
peaceful.
that's what the midnight
Not
poop
the
is.
midnight poop.
Bro, the meditation in the background. Oh man.
You
It's too
put on the
good.
meditation music so you can get it into your head
Real
while
noises.
you're pooping before you go to sleep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
The
I'm
poop
gonna start
while
doing
you're
that with my
sleeping.
I'm gonna start doing that with my rain sounds.
Yo,
Chris-
Ethan,
no,
the
Ethan, we have
sleepwalk. The
we have the
sleepwalk
VR
poop.
thing. We have the meditation VR thing, Ethan.
Ooh, I've never done a VR poop, and I don't
Yo,
think I will ever try to do one.
you should try pooping. Oh wait, I'll save it for honorary mentions.
I'll
Go
do
on.
my roller coaster VR.
Chris, you want to end this off?
Oh yeah. I'll finish the guys off here. Wait, I will finish off the draft here.
Oh,
I'll finish
no.
the draft here. I have a couple picks now. I've been thinking, and like the list is just accumulating in my brain here. But if I were to pick one from that list, I'd say the single log shit, like that big fat log that you've
Like the
been holding
Lincoln.
it all
the
day.
Lincoln.
Like sure, we'll call it the Lincoln log just to make it easy to write down. That's my favorite shit of all time. Like one fat shit, it's out, you're done. You wipe, and then you're done.
Damn.
I'd
Those
say
are
that's
satisfying.
That is a really, really good one. That is a good one.
Yeah.
You know what that
All right,
means,
so
Chris?
Thank you. What does that mean?
that culminates
It
all of
means
our
you got
draft.
good gut bacteria. You break everything down.
Wow.
Boom.
Well, look
Proud
at
of you,
that,
man.
folks. See, this isn't the number
That's-
one gut health podcast for a reason, bro. All right.
I'm
So-
so proud of you.
Honorary mention times. I'm gonna go give us a quick two. Just start us off here. Going back into the public and private pooping world we live in. I was thinking back to what were some fond memories I had pooping. And I think the dorm floor poop, when everyone in the dorm would be in, not co-ed bathrooms, but, the man side and female side, and there was like 18 stalls next to each other, 17 showers. So, yes, the dorm floor poop, when you could just see the
Sorry?
person next to you.
When you said dorm
Private.
floor poop, that I was worried.
I thought you were
No,
pooping
no,
off
no,
the
no, no.
floor
I meant like
of the
when
dorm.
you were in a dorm and you were like near all these other people pooping at the same time, and you felt like you had a family.
Privacy.
You
I
can
see.
make
Gotta be with
musicals.
that.
And for my other honorary mention, it happened the other day when I was with you, Jacob, on vacation, and I felt it was pretty cool. Try pooping with sunglasses. It's a cool shit. You ever want to feel cool while shitting? Put on
Extra
some
cool.
sunglasses.
Nah. You want to feel cool when you're shitting? The tech deck shit. All right. You
All
tech
right,
deck
put in
under the
What does that
stall.
even mean?
No, you know the tech
I
decks, like the
feel
little.
you. I feel you.
You know, like those like skateboard things that people used to play with, like back in kindergarten, like middle school,
Post
like
a photo.
those like finger skateboards. Okay, I'll grab a photo. But you ever see
Tech
those
deck?
videos? Yeah, tech deck. Yeah. You ever see those videos where the guys are
I love how
shitting
just
and they'll
saying
play
the
tech
word
deck
tech
under.
again is going to make more sense of it. It's like a tech deck.
I've
Yeah,
seen
tech
that.
deck.
You
Steven,
say-
did you
say that.
share your second pick?
Yeah,
Your
I said
second
pooping with sunglasses on.
Oh, with sunglasses on.
I
Yeah,
thought you
it
were.
makes
I
you.
thought
It's a
you were
cool
supposed.
shit.
I thought you were the gambling shit after a
No.
hangover.
I'm
He
talking
does
about
that so
honorary
people
mention.
can't see his poker face.
Oh,
Queens.
that's all in one.
The
This
Queen's
guy's
Gambit.
he's playing online poker on camera.
Yeah, exactly. Just like you wear.
I like that. I
That's
have a
good.
couple honorable mentions. I have two honorable mentions.
Well, who won?
For
Well,
my
that'll be
first
next
one,
episode. We'll talk over it.
All right, bet.
my first one is I do a little intermittent fasting sometimes. Like sometimes I'll like not really eat anything until I'm really hungry around like 11 or noon. And if I can manage to get one off like before I eat anything, like I feel like the fasted poop, I just feel so like clean and in tune, just like fully cleansed, before I can start like putting food into myself. I feel like my digestive system's fully flushed and I'm like ready to take on the day. That's my first definitely my first honorable mention. And my second honorable mention, I know there are some other hairy fellas in here. Now,
Steven.
if
Oh.
you guys have ever if you ever shaved your
Where's
butt,
this going? Oh,
uh,
no one's
Relax.
listening to
the,
this. No
the,
one's ever
the,
listening to this.
the just shaved my butt poop,
Oh,
where like you just need like
Steven,
one
stop.
wipe and it's fully clean. It is a great. I feel like it's a great experience. Genuinely, very clean and usable experience. All right, who has any more honorable mentions?
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Yeah. You go ahead. You go ahead.
The
I-
yoga poop.
The yoga poop.
What's this?
Yeah,
Describe
the
it for
yoga
us.
poop. It's when you're in the downward dog position and you just squat it out, you know?
Is this a real thing? Should I
You're just
Google this?
making it up as you go, but I appreciate it.
It's a great honorable mention. I did it back in 2015, my first yoga class. The teacher was really impressed and she invited me back for some wine after I was 13.
Wait.
Okay.
We're not gonna unpack that.
I like
All
this
right.
story. That's a really good story.
As a follow up, if I may, I think a great shit. It kind of on the same. Well, I wouldn't really say the same as the yoga shit, but you know when what do you call like those like you like squat on those like the squatty
Squat.
potty? You know the squatty potty?
Squats.
Y'all ever heard of that? Like where like you put your
Nope.
feet on an elevated
Yeah.
surface right in front of you, which
Oh yeah.
which gives you a clear
Oh
path
yeah, says
from
Ethan.
shit.
Oh
From
yeah.
ass to toilet, so your shit just falls right out. Like you have no problems shitting that out. So I highly recommend getting a squatty potty or some kind of elevated surface to put your feet on when you're shitting.
Okay. So I'm going to finish this off because I had two that came to me, and then I have a quick little game I want to play with you guys, and then I think Jacob wants to end with one more segment.
Yep,
So
I got a segment for all.
My last two, I just had to add these in here because I think they relate hard to me and Ethan, is the pre-workout poop. That one hits close to home.
Oh, that's a good
You
one.
drink some pre-workout, have to poop. And as my least favorite, but I have to give it a mention on the list is the poop your pants poop. When you just dropping loads and next thing you know, there's poop in your pants. So there's our list. I hope everyone loves that.
I've never had that particular experience, but I understand the
Oh,
beta
it'll-
alanine makes
it'll happen.
tingle a little.
I've had that problem before for
Mhm.
sure.
Ethan, definitely
Um,
try the yoga poop. I feel like you would like it.
I have a
Before I
whole
get
list
into
of
any-
poops that I have to try now. Thank you guys for all the wonderful ideas.
Before we get more into this, I did want to quickly say one more thing for moving forward. Ethan, maybe for another time, but we should definitely talk about our maintenance men because that is a story that may have been in the last episode, and I don't want to forget about that.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of maintenance man talk me and Ethan got. And two, a quick little game, very, very short, not as long as Ethan's, and then Jacob, do whatever you want. I was just thinking today during one of my poops, if you can be anything in the world that begins with the first letter of your name, what would it be?
Sorry, if I could what anything with the first letter of my
You
name?
could be anything in the world, but it would be with the first letter of your name. It has to be something that would start with an E. Like you could say, I want to be an eggplant. I wouldn't know why,
I
but
get
you
it.
could be an eggplant.
I'm not gonna take that one.
Yeah, that'd be an L.
We could think about it, and Jacob could do a segment, and then we can come back and end it with this. It was just, it was pondering. Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
you wanna-
This is a pretty good one. I'd be an elephant maybe.
See, now you're saying maybe. You can, is that
Oh,
your final
that's
answer?
a-
We can go back. We can go back on
That's a
this.
very majestic animal, Ethan.
I feel like it'd be sick to be an elephant. Just be like, just giant. You go stomp, stomp, stomp. Like people like you. You do you grab a little paintbrush with your trunk and you do a little painting, and people are like, "What?" I'd totally be an elephant. It'd be a cool time.
I don't know, dude. People hunt elephants for that, for those tusks, man. You better watch
I
out.
can-
Nah, he's
take
not a walrus. He's not a walrus. He's good.
No,
I
for
feel like
ivory,
look,
man.
I like my chances. I like my chances against the poachers. Look, I'm not saying like nothing against elephants, but I'm different,
He's built
Built
different,
different.
yeah. So do we have
Hey,
our brain still when we become
yeah,
the
Yeah, dude.
objects?
be whatever you want to be.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like you're like Beast Boy
It
from
doesn't have.
Teen
It
Titans.
also doesn't have
Oh,
to be
that's
like
valid
an
then.
animal. You could be anything, man.
Well, yeah,
Like-
but if I'm like,
Like I could say, I'm not going to be, but I could say I could be Superman, like something simple. I could be I could be a shoulder, just a singular shoulder if I chose.
Steven
Anything.
S. Shoulder. That's so funny, man.
I could be
Is
Santa.
that your pick? Is that your
Nah,
pick?
nah.
Like, you're
My-
up. You're up.
My pick. I was gonna end it, but sure. My pick is easy. I want to be immortal. I want to be something that lives forever,
that doesn't start
can
with an
do
S.
anything. I'm gonna be SpongeBob.
Hey,
I
Steven.
get you.
Steven, I'd be a closet so you can come out of it.
Yo, is that your
That's
final
deep.
answer?
But Tis, that's my final
He's a
answer.
closet. He's a closet.
All right, that'll be my second pick. I'll come back to you for my
now we
first
have a
pick.
second answer. No, I think you have to finalize in. You can't make these wise cracks. I think you're a closet, my friend. I'm gonna put my shoes in you.
If I keep my brain and I'm just like a closet, that would be torture.
You're like the wardrobe from fucking Beauty and the Beast. I'm gonna put my shit in you.
I want to be the Narnia
No,
one.
you
Actually,
you should be Cosmo,
That's a good one.
the fairy.
No, the drink.
I'm aware of the
Not the
drink.
drink. Not the drink. He's
Um,
gonna be a Cosmo.
I'd be a colonoscopy.
Oh man.
You know what?
That's-
That's such. That actually, you know what? With that answer, I'll be sounding.
That sucks.
That's actually my other poop I wanted to mention is a pre-colonoscopy shit. They make you not that I've ever
You
done.
have
I've
any?
never had a colonoscopy, but they make you drink something that essentially clears out your entire digestive tract. Like you just shit all day the day before the colonoscopy. And
Steven does that a lot.
Shit all day. I love that. Yo, that's
I
a
would
good
choose
pod
that.
episode. You can shit this all day.
Nope. I like it. Branding. Let's do it.
So this week's episode has clearly been poop. But Jacob, let's hear your final segment to go and end this on.
Well, I didn't even say the thing yet.
Oh my god, I'm so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really sad.
Wait. What's your segment? What's going on?
Yeah. No, he wants to do something. But first, I want to hear what you would be.
Oh, right.
Mine would be Jurassic Park.
Honestly, you win.
Like the movie franchise, like the actual
Yeah, no, just
park.
Jurassic Park.
Nah, the
Jurassic
whole
Park, you said it.
the whole
Wait.
era. Like I would control everything that goes on.
He's like Doom Patrol. He's like Danny on the street.
That's a
We're
good bit.
Jabba the Hutt. We're Jabba.
All right,
Okay.
Jurassic Park or Jabba the Hutt. All right.
All right, so the last segment. Ethan, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for this last segment. Let's go.
All right, all right, everyone. Drum roll.
Um,
All right, my bad. All right, so the last segment I wanted to talk about was secret finds of the week. Like, did you guys find anything interesting that you might have bought or just seen in like an ad or like TikTok or like wherever you were reading? I could start off if you guys need to think.
Have at it. Yeah, go ahead. You go first.
So, got some cool things this week. Two of them came in the mail. One of them was a foot hammock for your desk. I thought that was pretty sexy.
Ooh.
Foot hammock, you know?
Ooh,
Do you
foot
guys
hammock.
understand?
I
Yeah,
understand.
you like rest your feet in there? That sounds fun.
Like a hammock would.
Yeah, yeah, and like I just feel like you would never like think about that. And I saw it on Amazon, and I was like, you know what? Kind of need one of those. I always think about putting my feet up. You know,
Are you currently using your foot hammock?
gotta set it up. Next episode, baby.
Oh, we up next episode. All right.
Next
All right.
episode. And then the next one is, and now this is an oldie, but like I've never tried it. It was a tongue scraper. And
Oh yeah, I've
Oh.
seen those. My
yeah, and like I
my
want to
toothbrush
try
has
it.
one on the back.
No,
Jacob,
like this
post some
one's
photos if you got 'em.
individually like a scraper for your tongue. Like you're not even using your toothbrush. Like you put it in your mouth and it scrapes the whole tongue. So I'll let you
Yeah,
guys
dude,
know
you don't
the
get it, dude.
experience.
He scrapes.
What's the purpose of scraping your tongue? Is that like cleaning
To make
To
it
get
purposes?
all
bleed.
the
To make it,
to get all, to get all the bacteria off your tongue, like all that white stuff that you see sometimes.
Ah, okay. Why don't you just brush your tongue then with like a toothbrush?
Jacob, Chris's mom's a dentist. He'll get at you.
I don't think that
Nah.
require any dental experience to recommend.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
Fair.
So, Jacob,
That's the way to
That's
respond to
good.
any medical advice.
So Jacob, I got some good stuff to talk about. I learned this week. I actually learned about all these things today, and I actually just thinking about this podcast. I took photos and screenshots of it all. So first thing I learned that this company called Oats Overnight has a great social media following. I saw them post this conversation about like it was some silly ad about their oats, and some man on Instagram made fun of them and called it a corny ass ad. And they responded with, "There's no way you have Snapchat in your bio calling us corny." That made me laugh during my poop. So
That is
I
fun.
thought
That's a good one.
was a fun page. This is something I sent in a group chat involving Ethan and Chris earlier. Jacob, you're not part of, but maybe one day we could have a group chat. I learned if you ever do want to get back with your ex in your life, I found this number that this woman, Psychic Joyce, is going to bring your ex lover back in minutes. Minutes, she says. If you pay this woman $25, not a half hour, not an hour, minutes, your ex will be back in your life. And I got to see what she does. I think this is an incredible service. I have to learn more.
Wow.
And this piece of information, I'm sorry, I got a lot of facts this week, happened a mere 5 minutes ago. And I think we're going to all be interested in this one. Check the notice of the most recent picture that is coming to us now. That's right.
I'm not
ladies
going
and
back in the
gentlemen.
picture chat, to be honest.
Ezra
chat?
Miller.
I'm not
Ezra
going
Miller.
back in that chat channel.
Ezra Miller has pled guilty in his upcoming hearing case about the Vermont burglary. I can't speak today. Jesus.
Is he
So
finally
yeah,
going to jail? This
Yo,
menace.
Ezra Miller.
Flash.
The
The
Flash is going to
Flash.
fake. He's going to fake jail because he's going to plead guilty, so he'll get nothing done. To him.
Oh
Do
my
you guys
god.
think? Do you guys think that this is the last time we ever hear about Andrew Tate?
Hell no.
Oh no
Yo,
way.
Vince McMahon's trying to go and sell WWE to the Saudis.
What?
I learned about this. Yeah, look, Google it. Vince McMahon is trying to get his way back into the company. So since he has the most shares, he's selling it to the Saudis to go and put him back at top. And his daughter just quit the freaking WWE today because he's trying to get back. He's a psychopath.
Man, you're a stream
That's
of
also-
consciousness today, aren't you?
Sorry, I learned a lot. Listen, I have a lot of free time on my hands.
Steven, where are you, bro?
What are you eating, bro?
I made some protein blueberry lemon cobbler using Kodiak mix.
You know what? I changed my answer. I want to be a cobbler of the blueberry variety, but that starts with a B, so I don't know if that
Oh,
counts.
do you want me to why? Do you want to be in my mouth?
Yeah. You get it.
Word.
But yeah,
Word.
we should actually definitely call Psychic Joyce. I know, you've been talking about this
I'm so
Psychic
interested.
very often. I'll honestly I'll pay you $25 if you actually.
Why did it have to be
If you
me
do
and
it.
my ex? Why, you have exes.
Yeah, but you're the one who's very obsessed with her service, and I think she has quite the hefty promise that I think we need to debunk.
I like that word, debunk.
Debunk bunk. Wait, so you two have to tell us
Or-
what you learned this week,
Well, what did we learn this week?
or
Oh, what did I
anything you
find this week?
Yeah, find. You could
I
have found
don't-
something physically. You could have found an object.
So I'm gonna opt for. I bought several things on the internet this week. Most recently, that I got here yesterday, I got a beard care kit.
Yes.
It
Oh,
comes with like a nice bristle brush, and beard oil and beard balm, and a tiny little pair of scissors, and it all comes with a nice little burlap carrying bag. It's gonna be a great way to just grow out my beard a little bit and yeah, stay groomed.
Yeah, I want to ask because I've been thinking about getting a beard, grooming kit or beard growth serum or whatever they're selling these days. Does that shit work?
Potions.
Because I want to get a full beard. I'm only you see my goatee. I can't really get it past the goatee phase, right? I want to get that full beard.
You
think
might
that
be
shit
able
works?
to. I mean, at least for me, some parts of my beard grow in a lot slower than others. So have some
Yeah.
patience and let it look like shit for a little while, because sometimes that's just the phase that you can get out of. Maybe if you
Right.
wait, if you try and grow it out for, I don't know, wait a month just without shaving, anywhere that you would want a beard. Definitely, keep shaving your neck and all that. But
Chris,
it may
I used to
grow.
never grow hair
My
here.
beard fills in. Yeah, I have the
Okay.
same thing.
I used to never get there.
He's
Really?
gesturing to the area between the mustache and the beard, which I also. It's the slowest part to grow in for me, and it takes a
Interesting.
solid month for me to get it to connect.
Yeah, the Tony Stark connectors.
Yeah, I'm on that the sideburn connection is where I struggle. Hair will grow there. It'll just be very scraggly
Chris, you
and
should try mutton
not
chops.
as thick.
You should do really hairy mutton chops.
I think you should
nothing
go
else. I think
just
you pull it off.
mustache.
No, he could. I feel like he could rock
Did you
it,
see?
though.
You saw a picture, right? I got to rock.
Yeah,
that
I think
shit,
you
low-key.
totally rocked it. You pulled it off. Honestly, I like the mustache more than goatee even.
I kind of like it too. My parents
Whoa.
were mad at me for doing that. I don't know why. I was like, I look like I'm Cuban now. I actually am going back to my roots.
That is
to my
fair.
roots.
Mustaches are
That's fair.
polarizing. Some people like them, some people don't. When I get a mustache, my coworkers laugh at me. They think it looks goofy, but my girlfriend loves it.
Well, we know why she loves it, but
I think
Also-
aesthetically it looks sometimes it looks good.
No, I agree.
Go,
I agree.
Chris. You want to
Yeah.
finish this off? And also, quick back to what I bought. I also said it before. I got CMOS. It's
I don't
coming
want to
soon.
finish you guys off again. Come on. You've always done the outro. Let's ring it.
No, not the outro, Chris. I'm saying you have to talk about the things you learned or bought.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh right.
I
Yeah. So
also
let me
got
see.
Deadpool for the 360 in the mail today.
I'm not gonna ask where you're getting all this money from to buy all these
Oh,
things,
eBay.
but
oh, big thing.
oh,
You
big things
guys ready?
coming.
Oh,
PS5 Monkey Ball just came out.
oh, yo, we're playing.
That's
we're
a
going deep. We're going
huge
down.
thing.
That's
Yo,
insane, dude. That's
we're going
literally
in right now.
childhood.
Buying
Besides
3
Mario
copies.
Bros, it was Monkey
Yo,
Ball and Pokemon.
Chris, can we use
Oh,
your house
Pokemon's
money
the
as a
shit.
budget for the show?
You're saying house money as if
Yeah.
I'm profiting right now. I am down like 34K
Yeah, no,
plus,
yeah.
bro.
Well, yo, tell me more about your finances. We're gonna use your money for the budget for the show, so we're gonna buy 5 copies of this game.
Okay, I mean, hey, listen, if we can expense Monkey Ball on the we can do this all day credit card, I'm in. We could all do a live Monkey Ball stream.
I want to know though, Ethan, have you ever experienced Monkey Ball?
I don't think so. Is that the one where you're a little monkey and you roll around in a ball? It's like racing.
You
How
got
would
it.
you have guessed? It's a monkey in a
Yes,
ball? Really?
sir. Yes, sir. Now you
Then I
played it,
might
I
have
think, right?
played it when a little bit when I was younger, but I never really got that into it. But I had no idea that it is the phenomenon that it actually is because people are really into it. Example, you and
I
Steven.
played on the game. I played the GameCube. The GameCube game.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I
looking
mean,
forward to you getting it on your PS5.
So, Chris, you want to tell us your final thing?
oh yeah, what did I buy? I can't think of anything recently, but I
Well,
remember
what did you
back in
learn?
the
I
day.
did knowledge.
Oh, what did
Things
I learn?
You do that too.
Did I learn anything? I don't know, bro. I just haven't been learning. I just been stagnant in my studies. But I will answer the purchase thing. It hasn't been recent though. But I remember in the past I bought. I don't know if you ever seen those like weird like Galaxy sweatshirts back in the day, but like they were like designed with like
Like
it was
you're 13 years old.
exactly. I think the website was called
Like
Into the
PacSun.
AM. If you look up Into the AM, they just have a bunch of like random like Galaxy like outfits and whatnot. And I bought an entire set. I bought a sweatshirt, sweatpants, and a mask with the same Galaxy color. And this was in
Do
college.
you have it? I want to see it. Show cam on. I got to see it.
Do I have it?
Wait, it's on Switch?
I do have the pants.
Yeah, it's on Switch too.
I don't know where the Switch
I'm buying a Switch this weekend if you want to come with me on FaceTime. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I got
Wait,
it.
Oh,
Steven,
actually,
do you have a
if you got a
Switch?
Switch, let me know.
Yeah, I got a Switch.
Oh, wait, so like all these games, like can we play like multiplayer? Is there a way to do that?
Yeah, okay. Pause. It's called multiplayer, not multiplayer. But
No,
yes,
I'm
we
from
can.
New York. I'm from New York. It's multi.
You guys checking?
Well,
You guys checking the camera out? You checking the camera
Chris,
out?
you are
These are
Chris, you are literally a third. Chris, you're in a
Hey.
wife beater too. Do you want to go to Lids this weekend, buddy? Want to go to Lids with me? Rock around some
Don't-
Heelys?
chill. Don't
Galaxy
call me
pants on?
out.
Yo,
Don't
we
call
can
me
hit the
out in the
skate
last
park.
minutes of the podcast, bro. Chill.
And thank you,
Yo,
everybody,
you
for
actually showed your
another
face.
fantastic episode. Shut up, Jacob. Another fantastic episode of We Can Do This All Day, starring Jacob, Ethan Blank, and Chris, the middle schooler. Thank you, everyone. Same.